We have lived our lives being told certain stories for a very long time, and I think everyone comes to a place in their life where they want to fully understand who they are. I think that's so they can feel complete, because our souls and our spirits are just searching for something deeper and something more meaningful, so that when we live out the rest of our life, we can live it with full purpose. And I think that's that spirit that led me back here to Ghana at this point in time, and to really embrace the culture of this place. My name is Mondisa. I think I was renamed today Ifua. That's my African name. Why did I come? I've always wanted to come to Ghana. It's just learning about the culture. I have friends back in the States who are Ghanaian, and just being infused in their culture, it propelled me to want to be here even more. And not only that, sometimes you navigate in the world, but you feel like you're missing something. So I just feel like this was a journey that to just bring me to a place where I can connect to my roots, my ancestors, and that's why I've had a great time.
Wow. So, was it your first time being in Africa in your life?
It's not my first time being in Africa. I've been to Kenya several times. This is my first trip to Ghana. I've also been to the Middle Eastern part of Africa. But definitely my first time to Ghana, and will not be my last time in Ghana.
Wow. So, why do you have to choose Ghana for now? What came into your mind?
Again, it's just something about the place just connected me to it, whatever I've read in books. I just felt like I needed to make this journey. And fortunately, this year I was privileged to do that. And since I've been here, I do feel like I understand who I am even more than when I first came here. Just being able to experience or be in certain places where my ancestors were, it just grounded me and helped me to understand more of the nature of my character, that we are strong people, and I'm grateful for this opportunity to be able to connect to my roots.
Okay. You made mention of culture and so forth. So, as you being in Ghana now, what have you learned so far about Ghanaian culture?
The people were resilient. The food, how the food. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I have many friends from all different parts of the Caribbean. Here I was able to see how the food that were brought with our ancestors to the Caribbean, how it just connects us all together. And my journey as I travel the world is to look for those connections, because I feel no matter where I go, we are all connected in some way. And this trip all helps solidify that as well.
You made mention of changing your name to Ifua. That is a Ghanaian name, right?
Yes.
So, in your opinion, if I am supposed to ask you, or maybe to narrate how a naming ceremony is being prepared in Ghana, or maybe it's being celebrated in Ghana, how would you narrate it to somebody who is from the West or who is from America?
Well, overall, the experience is wonderful. Your name, I believe, tells who you are. It's a journey. Biblically, when people met with Christ, their names will also change.
Yeah.
And I feel like your name serves as power and strength towards the type of your character as a person. The ceremony is definitely one of that feels like a baptism. It's like a rebirth. It's like you're given your full identity in your name, and you get to then live that out.
Wow. So after having this Ghanaian name, has it has any impact on you emotionally or physically?
Again, it just helps me to connect more to my root. Emotionally, again, it felt like it was like a rebirth. So definitely spiritually, it has impacted my life.
Wow.
And the meaning between my full name, which is Tree of Life, I am hoping to now take that forward and live that out wherever I go. Just be someone that can be fruitful wherever I go.
Wow. So, do you intend to move to Ghana permanently as you have had so much experience and so much joy in you being in Ghana?
Would I move here? Absolutely. Am I planning on moving here? I can't say that. I have a wonderful family back in the States, and wherever they are, because I am a pillar, I'm a part of my family, but it's my goal to bring my family back to see Ghana,
Yeah.
and to see what they think of the place. And hopefully, we can eventually have something here in Ghana. That is my goal.
Do you intend to also establish something in Africa just in case whenever you come back to Africa, you know that you have a business over here, somebody can be managing for you?
That's something I would look into. Um, Not only to benefit myself, but to benefit the people here in Africa. Because when we use our resources from whatever we've learned or gained in the Western world and we bring it here, we are educating, we are creating jobs for the people that are here. So if you do have skills, if you do have something unique that you can bring back to the continent to then help your people here, I think that's definitely one of the goals.
You made mention of benefits, and I want to ask this. What are some of the benefits that we Africans that are living in this continent would benefit from you whenever you are in America, or maybe when you are from America coming to Ghana?
We have a lot of knowledge um, based on our educational backgrounds. It's just a matter of implementing it the correct way. Because not everybody means for everything to be good. Some people mean it to be evil as well. But we have to use whatever we have in a good way to benefit all people.
So, if I should have an idea of what you want to establish, maybe if I should ask you that, what comes into your mind if it comes to establishing a business in Ghana?
My background is education. So if I had to, it would be some type of schooling, some type of educational program that will impact the younger generation. So as they grow, they will now feed their knowledge into the generations to come. I believe the earlier certain things are taught, it just makes the generations to come behind even more successful.
You know, you can't go away from Ghanaian culture whilst you've been eating Ghanaian food. So definitely, you said you like so many things about
Oh
Ghana.
yeah.
You like so many things about Africa. You came to Ghana. You are talking about culture over here. Have you per chance learned how to cook Ghanaian food? Have you per chance eating Ghanaian food? And what is the experience?
I don't know how to cook, but I can some of the things that they use in their food. It's very similar to my culture. Um, Plantain is a big thing here, or what do we call it?
Yeah, yeah.
Kelewele.
Kelewele.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's really good. The food is tasty. It's delicious. Again, I don't know how to prepare it, but I'm definitely willing to learn.
So, my final question that I want to ask you before coming to Ghana, did you make any research before coming to Ghana?
I didn't do much research in terms of coming, just things I've picked up along the years. That's what I brought with me. And being here brought a lot of that knowledge full circle. And I even learned so much more while I was here. And I was able to connect previous knowledge with my current knowledge to just give me a better understanding of, again, what my ancestors enjoy, what Ghanaian people need, and how I, as an individual, can give back to the continent. Yeah.
Wow. So, you said you didn't make so much research. Fine. Maybe I am Google and you just open me and you are typing something in Google about Ghana. How would you type it? How would you research about Ghana? Maybe somebody might be watching you out there who also wants to experience Ghana, but he or she doesn't know how to do that. So, how would you do that in your own way, or maybe in your own opinion? If I am supposed to ask you that I want to come to Ghana, and I'm asking you, I want to come to Ghana, this and that, I need to do a research in your own way, what would you tell me?
Well, clearly using videos like yours,
Yeah.
as you place them on YouTube, definitely that's a great place to start. I love watch blogging, so a video like this could be helpful with someone to just give knowledge about what to expect, what they can expect. people have this stigma against the African continent, and I think we need to debunk these with videos such as yours, to just show people that we're people and just like they are, and there's nothing. They don't need to be afraid to come here. When you're coming here, it's coming home. So definitely, if you're searching, just YouTube, Google about Ghana, just basic, and there'll be a plethora of information at your fingertip. So.
You made mention of coming home. You've went to a whole lot of African countries and so forth. You decided not to have a naming ceremony in Kenya. You decided not to have naming ceremony in other African countries, but only in Ghana. Why did you do that?
I'm led by the spirit. So whatever the spirit tells me to do, that's what I do.
Okay, I want to ask you one thing. Every diaspora, every African American is saying that they are being led by a spirit. I want to know what kind of spirit is that?
We have lived our lives being told certain stories for a very long time, and I think everyone comes to a place in their life where they want to fully understand who they are. I think that's so they can feel complete, because our souls and our spirits are just searching for something deeper and something more meaningful, so that when we live out the rest of our life, we can live it with full purpose. And I think that's that spirit that led me back here to Ghana at this point in time, and to really embrace the culture of this place.
Wow. So, what I would just say is that since you are in Ghana now, I wish you also create a YouTube channel. You join us together. We change the mindset of people that think Africa and Ghana precisely is really a bad place. We need to change those kind of negative mindsets, and then we start shooting. So in such case, I want to ask you, we are creating a YouTube channel just on camera before we go to the PC or maybe the phone or anything. So how would you name your YouTube channel if somebody is watching you?
Travel beyond.
Travel Beyond.
Travel beyond.
Wow,
That's what it would be.
So I'm challenging you to get this channel. We need to put Ghana ahead. We need to put Ghana forward. We need to put Africa. I'm not trying to say Ghana. We need to put Africa forward over here, because you can see Africa, the key to the world. We are preaching Africa. My final question I want to ask you: do you think Africa is a continent that need another continent to survive?
I think we have everything we need here on the continent. I don't think we need anything from outside. We just need to come together as a people. And once we come together as a people, we can do anything. We are relentless people.
Wow.
And that's all we need. We don't need anything else.
Okay. So what would you like to tell your friends out there that are watching you,
Come to Ghana, for sure. Wow. Visit Africa. Embrace your culture, embrace your root, embrace your heritage. It can only make you a better person overall.
Wow. As you said, come to Ghana, I thought you were coming to compose a song for me. So maybe if you can just compose a song for KLEVI Joe, people that are watching KLEVI Joe, just compose something for them.
Really, really. Ghana. Come back to Ghana. That's it. I'm not a singer. I'm not an artist.
Well, so as you're watching this video, we have another sister that is in Ghana just for a naming ceremony, and she's enjoying Ghana, she's having fun and so forth. So as you're watching KLEVI Joe, I've also taken my chances to also interview her to share some experience with her. So come on, pack your bags, move to Ghana. She's moving very soon, don't worry. Soon. It's just an interview that she's saying that she's moving, but she's moving. So as you're watching, come back to Ghana, let's build Africa together. What would you say?
Yeah.
Bye.